Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to episode 4 of the If Knits Could Kill podcast. My name's Claire and I live with my family in Ireland. This channel is all about crochet and knitting projects. My podcast consists of everything that I'm actually making at the moment, so whips, my finished items, and any deliveries that I've had since the last one. So it's been a few weeks since I last did a podcast. It's been a bit hectic back here. And so I'm only now getting round to doing episode 4. So if this is the kind of content that you look for on YouTube, then please keep watching. So since I last spoke to you, I have 3 finished items. I think I have 2 new cast-ons, and then I will show you the progress report and everything else that I've been making. So let's get into our finished items. My first finished item is the Pierre socks by Stephen West. I've made these before, absolutely love the pattern. It swaps and changes every so many lines, so I really like that. It keeps me entertained all the time. I made these in the larger size. These are for a gift. And I used Wild Atlantic yarns, a Coastal Winter for these. The Coastal Winter yarn is actually a blue-faced Leicester. I have to say that slowly because I can never say it correctly. So yeah, this is a BFL and it's lovely. So these are my first finished item. My second finished item is the Slow Morning DK socks, which is a free pattern on Ravelry by Camille Heng. These are also a gift. I've just thrown this onto a sock blocker, so these haven't been washed and blocked yet. But this is Sophisticated Mayhem yarn, and this is called I'm Not Sorry. It was the previous delivery that you would have seen on my podcast that I have made up. These are also a gift. And I think they turned out lovely. And I love the idea of the rib all the way through the leg. So I think I will be making these again and for myself. It's a lovely pattern. It's so quick and easy, and it's my first DK sock that I've made. So they whipped up pretty quick. So if you're looking for a nice free DK pattern, I would definitely look at the Slow Morning socks. That should really be a bit more over this way, but you get the gist of it. The Slow Morning DK socks actually comes with a short row heel. I prefer the heel and gusset, so I put that into the sock instead of the short row. I don't feel like the short row heel actually fits me very well. So yeah, that is the Slow Morning DK socks by Camille Heng. My third finished item is my next hexagon of my Knit and Otter Ipsa Cal blanket. So if you've been watching my podcast before, you'll know I'm making the Ipsa blanket, and Knit and Otter had brought out this blanket at the beginning of the year, and she's been giving us a different hexagon every couple of weeks to make. So last time I was on, this is the one I was working on, and it's now finished. Obviously, it's not been blocked yet. This is the last hexagon of the more whiter ones. I've still got a few more to do. I'm a little bit behind with it, but it's mainly because I'm trying to make gifts for Christmas as well. So I have fallen a little bit behind. So yeah, that is the Ipsa blanket. She is on Ravelry. Her pattern's on Ravelry. And it's a fantastic pattern. And if you want to learn something new, this is actually Tunisian crochet in the round. So if you want to learn a new skill, it is a great pattern to try. On her blog, she shows you how to do it. And she has lots of YouTube videos as well. So that is all my finished items. So because we've talked about the Ipsa blanket as the last one, I'm going to show you the next hexagon I've been working on. So I have about 4 lines left to do on this one, I think. And this is a patterned one. So like you see from the other one, you get one that's a bit more plainer, and then the next one is usually a bit more patterned. So the patterned ones, I've been going for the blue, and the grey ones for the plainer ones. So this is Drops Fable, and I'm using Drops Fable in white, and then a Drops Fable in any of the mixtures of the blues. They do have a fair amount of different blues that you can buy and different greys. So I've just been mixing all the time. Every time I make a new hexagon, I use a different coloured one. So mine's going to be a bit different than a lot of others that have chose the same yarns. So yeah, it's working out really nice. I don't do that many lines every day because I like to do a fair few projects in a day. So I have a certain amount of lines that I like to do on every project. And this one hasn't been getting as much love for the last 3 days because I have a blanket that I really need to finish, which I'll show you in a bit, that somebody asked me to make a baby blanket. And I'll explain about that one after. So yeah, so that's the It's a Blanket by Knit and Knotter. Fantastic pattern. My next WIP that I would like to talk about is my 4 Seasons Temperature Blanket by the Crochet Hook Cottage. I've already finished the spring, summer and the winter section of this blanket. I'm actually on the autumn. So I've been working on this all through the year, and I do 2 lines a day. So here's where I'm up to. It's a beautiful pattern. It's so well written. It's a mosaic crochet. I love the idea of each season being in different sections. So you're only working on one section at a time, and your blanket's not getting too big to work on. But yeah, that's where I'm up to. And this is autumn. So I went for all browns, beiges and oranges for my autumn section. And I think it's turning out lovely. Can't wait to see this finished, and it won't be long now, just a few weeks time, and I'll be able to put all my seasons together and take a picture of the whole blanket put together. I can't wait. I have got one thing to say about this blanket. If you want to have a look, I will pop a picture up for you so that you can see what it's supposed to look like when it's finished. She actually has a sale on it at the moment for Black Friday, and all her patterns on Ravelry, and it's valid until the 4th of December. So you've got a few days left to grab it if you want to make one of these next year. So you need to use the code FBG60 to get 60% off her patterns, and I will well recommend this blanket. It is perfect. I am using Drops Baby Merino. I'll just grab one of these out for you in various colours, and I'm using Durable in white to go with it. These were 100-gram balls, so these worked out that I got more for my money if I used the Durable with the Baby Merino. So I decided to go with this, and it's working up really well, and it feels like it's going to be lovely and warm. So yeah, this is where I'm up to. Can't wait to see it finished. I will update you as soon as I've finished it, but it might be next year by the time I get to put it all together. My next WIP is actually a pattern test that I'm doing for the Crochet Hook Cottage, and this is a temperature blanket that she's bringing out next year in January. So this is the Planet Earth temperature blanket, and I started mine a bit later. I know I showed you before on one of them, and then I realised I'd gone wrong, so I had to restart the whole thing again, and it really has put me behind. So I will show you mine. So I'm using exactly the same as what I've been doing for my 4 seasons. I'm using Drops Baby Merino and Durable in white, but I decided to go with blues and greys to match my front room. This is a huge blanket, so I was thinking that it'd be nice to put on my couch. So I've decided to use the colours that match my front room. So I'm going to have to show you this in sections. So this is where I'm up to at the moment. I'm up to March. It's going to be very difficult to show you, but it's huge. It's an amazing blanket. And I did put a picture up a few weeks ago when I finished the first 100 lines on my Instagram at If Knits Could Kill. So if you want to keep up the progress report on my Instagram, I'm at If Knits Could Kill. So yeah, I can't wait to see how this turns out. It's a beautiful blanket. Keep watching on the next one for my next update. So my next whip I would like to talk about is my Go Go Dynamo shawl by Stephen West. I am so far behind with this, but I'm still plunging along, trying to do a couple of lines as and when I can, because I want to give this away as a gift as well. So I have just started clue 3. And this is where I'm up to. So I did the triangles in clue 2, and obviously all the sections were clue 1. I'm using Vera Yarn Designs in Galaxy and Summertime. The Galaxy is the whiter one, and the Summertime is the minty green. And I've just cast on for the neck area. There's quite a few lines I need to do there, and then there is a border to put on the end as well. So I have got quite a lot to do yet, but I'm really thrilled by the way it's turning out, and I think the lady who I'm going to give it to, I think she's going to love it. She loves bright colours and she likes funky stuff, so hopefully I can get it done before Christmas and get it out to her. So yeah, that's my Go Go Dynamo shawl by Stephen West. My next whip I would like to talk about is a new cast on, and this is the baby blanket that I was talking about before. So I was approached by a lady who needed a baby blanket making for her new grandson that's due in December. So I gave her my Ravelry bundle of baby blankets on the screen, and she picked which baby blanket she wanted. And she decided on the F828 baby blanket by Plymouth Yarns. I'll pop a picture up here for you. So after she picked her pattern, she picked her yarn, and she picked Hobbit Lollipop. So this is where I'm up to. I actually have made this. The pattern states to make it with 89 stitches cast on. So for the last few weeks, I was making it and I was making great progress, and then I finished it and I went to block it and it was tiny. So I've had to remake it again. So I've cast on 109 stitches, and this is where I'm up to. So I'm trying to work as many lines as I can every day. I have 2 balls of this, so it should be plenty, because I still have quite a lot left on this ball. So I will need both balls, but if you are going to make this pattern, then I would say to you to increase the width. It's only a 2-row repeat, so it's super easy to keep going, and it's using seed stitch on the bottom and on the sides as a border. So yeah, that is my baby blanket by Plymouth Yarns, and I think it's going to be lovely when it's finished. I have got another whip on my needles, but I don't want to show it at the moment because it's a Christmas gift. So I will show you pictures of that once I've gifted it. I don't want to give the surprise away, so I would rather like to keep that a secret. She does watch my podcast. So I'm busy now trying to get stuff off my needles so I can get some more Christmas items made. I was hoping to join in on the Nitty Natty knit along that she's doing with the socks. So I'm hoping to get some stuff off my needles so I can actually make them socks because they look really, really cool. I also have a couple more Christmas gifts that I need to be making up as well. I'm sure I'm like everybody else out there that's busy, trying to get things done, but also trying to keep the house running, the kids sorted, and it's just all bedlam at the moment. So I will get everything done and everybody will get their Christmas presents. My last section now is deliveries. So I just want to show you quickly what has come since my last podcast. It's been so hard that I've had to keep these all wrapped up. I haven't looked at them, and it's only today now I'm opening them to show them to you. So I've had 2 deliveries since last time I spoke to you. One is my monthly subscription from Sophisticated Mayhem. So I will show you. It comes beautifully wrapped in this lovely paper. Oh, it's lovely. And usually we get a little poem written out, which I won't read out today, but I'll read it later. And a postcard. This is my October yarn. Super cute. It's playful yet fruitful. So nice. So this is a 75% merino, 25% nylon superwash, and it's a DK weight. Can't wait to see that knit up. That's going to make some beautiful socks for somebody for a birthday. I'm not going to get time to make these now before Christmas, but it's a super unique coloured yarn. I haven't seen one like that. So that is my monthly subscription from Sophisticated Mayhem. My second delivery I want to show you, she's actually got a Black Friday sale on at the moment, and it is Vera Yarn Design. That's who I've been using for my Go-Go Dynamo shawl. And there's her logo. So while I was scrolling on Instagram, I noticed a few weeks ago she had a sale, so I grabbed my sale items. She sent me this beautiful vinyl sticker to go with it. And I picked out 200-gram skeins, and this is Blue Pearl. And this is a merino sock high twist. 100% superwash merino yarn. Just beautiful. And I also picked up merino sock high twist, 100% superwash merino yarn, and the colorway is Midnight. That's going to make some gorgeous socks as well. Sorry about the noise from the dogs. And I also, I've been wanting this for ages, picked up this lovely set of 20-gram minis. So I'm not sure what I'm going to use these in yet. I don't know if I'm going to add them to my advent or if I'm going to use them for something else. I'm not quite sure yet. This will be a next year project. But these are just merino sock high twist, 100% superwash merino, and it's pastel sunset. This is a gorgeous delivery and I'm super happy with it. So yeah, get on her website. She has a sale on at the moment. A lot of people have got sales on. I'm hoping to grab a couple of the doodle packs that go on sale. I think it's Friday the sale starts, or it's tomorrow. I'm not quite sure. I will put everything down below. There's so many different sales going on Instagram. So grab yourself some sale items and treat yourself for Christmas. I'm thinking I may make the stocking that's from the doodle packs. Forgot on the top of my head what the company is called now. That's really annoying. Pacific Company, Yarn Company. Is that it? I'll put it on the screen. I'm hoping to make the Christmas stocking with my advent calendar. I'm hoping that advent calendar would look good with it, but because I don't know what colours are going to be in my advent calendar, I've never had one before and this is my first time. But that is definitely the pattern that I'm thinking I'm going to use mine for this year, and have a beautiful Christmas stocking on Christmas Eve that I can hang up that I've made myself. So that's all my WIPs, finished items, deliveries for this week. I will hopefully be back now in a couple of weeks' time to update you again on all my WIPs, and hopefully I'll have some more to show you. If you're making any of the items that I'm making, please comment below. Thank you to everybody who's watched my previous videos and subscribed to my channel. I am super happy about it, and I'm so excited to keep showing you more patterns and what I'm making as well. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe to my channel. I usually bring out at least one video every 2 weeks, be it about patterns that I've been looking at or podcast on all my WIPs. So there'll always be new content for you. I hope you have a lovely day. Happy knitting, happy crochet, and I'll see you in a couple of weeks. See ya. Bye.